three-point shooter. In fact, he's their best. Go figure.
And another guy that Nick Nurse said needs to produce more from last year. Basically, to replace a guy like Kawhi Leonard, you have to do it en masse. One guy's not going to step up and be able to be the elite defender and offensive efficient player that he was.
Well, that's 1 of 7 from beyond the arc. Interesting here, the Sixers opening up with Ben Simmons on Pascal Siakam. 3 on the way from Van Vliet. And he hits an contract year for him. The last of a 2-year, $18 million deal. Embiid. Siakam, by the way, their leading rebounder on the season. Powell for 3.
Both teams right now having a little brick party.
Build a house. At the time, struggling has put together 5 very good games right after that.
Communication leads to chemistry, which leads to trust.
With that Fred Van Vliet.
The game, right?
Listen, you're coming off the bench. You try not to have the need to warm up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It would be like Vinnie Johnson back in the day, right? Microwave.
The microwave. When you saw him coming, you knew points were coming with him.
And it's denied by Siakam. Off the break, Ben Simmons with his head up, his 4th assist already in the first quarter. And the Sixers cap a 13-4 outburst to lead by 4.
Knew where he wanted to go with it before he even got the ball.
Ennis in charge of Fred Van Vliet. Siakam. Boomche, the only Cameroonian in NBA history.
Just keeps getting better and better, whatever the future holds. It's kind of like, you're so good looking, I can't wait till you get better looking.
Your hunger overwhelmed you, is that it?
Absolutely, man. I was just able to conjure up a thought or two of a sandwich and my mind went elsewhere.
Now a tangle here, but Raptors, by the way, one of the better defensive teams in the NBA.
Sixers going a long time without scoring, as the graphic showed.
Simmons trying to get it to Ennis. Sixers give it up. This is danger here. It's Van Vliet missing the 3. Gathered in by Boucher. They sandwich him in the corner. Now the Raptors on the move. It is Pascal Siakam. But he missed the 3. Siakam for 3. Side, and Ennis obliges. Korkmaz, it's for 3. So you can see the Raptors double teaming the post almost no matter who gets it, challenging the Sixers to hit from the outside.
Like Miami just aren't the norm. Those are an aberration. You'll have your ups and downs shooting all within one game.
Siakam, and that's what he did when he first came in. Rebound to Hollis Jefferson, who has made an impact off the bench. Three on the way from Siakam. The unbeatens at home in the NBA. They won 3 straight, including Saturday at Atlanta. They also dealt the Lakers their only home loss of the season. Embiid issues. Again, Joel is scoreless. And the Raptors with a number of double teams on the Sixer big man here in the first half as well. Siakam again.
Well, Gasol brings it interesting.
When Doug Collins was the head coach. Ennis teeing up a 3. Siakam. Plowing in, blocking. Sixers now looking to go in front.
Sixers with good rotations and while rotating, keeping their hands up, being big, getting deflections.
Embiid, the first 3 he has taken. He's 0 for 5 overall as we go to Serena.
Thanks, Mark. Chatted with assistant coach Kevin Young at the half, and guys, they were actually happy with the looks that they were getting on offense. Just felt like they weren't.
Up with Gasol. There's the double by Powell. And Joel still scoreless, 0 for 6.
Well, when you fade away and it's short, you have to ask yourself.
Quite the defensive play, by the way, by Richardson as the rep. Horford has Siakam if he wants him. The plunging Harris, good rotating defense that time. by Toronto. Siakam for Anunoby. Simmons, 8 of his 10 after intermission. Mike Scott joining James Ennis now off the bench. Siakam tied up in knots. Good defense by Ennis, but ultimately the timeout. Horford for Scott as the Sixers nearly turned it over.
A little zone from the Raptors.
And OG
played for Greg Marshall at Wichita State, former Shocker, along with Ron Baker, Cleanthony Early,
and Landry Shamet.
Landry Shamet.
Ball was
He drew the double team. Went just as planned. Love it when a plan comes together.
Siakam, I'll tell you what, he was tied up in knots by Simmons and still managed to get it up in it. And now it's a 2-point game under 3 to play in the third. Siakam. Rebound to Horford as we go to Serena.
You know, it's good to see Mike Scott get going here, guys, because I talked to him after last game against Miami and the game before that against the Spurs, and he was pretty...
Harris, a plunging Simmons. Down to Siakam. Sixers down 4, a little more than 2 minutes to go in the third. Three on the way from Anunoby. Interesting. Serena, we thank you so much. Right now, Embiid on the bench. Siakam.
This is the next step in traffic, absorbing contact, the focus and concentration on the rim, otherworldly.
Nick Nurse with his starters on the floor. Siakam the miss. Could tie go ahead with a 3. Embiid helping out on Van Vliet. Simmons on Siakam. Need a rebound here, and it's Horford. Here come the Sixers, 2 and change.
Big closeout, forcing Josh to put the ball on the floor.
They rise at Scotiabank Arena. Horford in charge of Siakam. Pascal Siakam, Embiid, the timely help, but it's a Sixers go. Certainly not Embiid, as you mentioned earlier. Harris for the lead. Need a rebound, and it's Powell for Toronto. So the Sixers are down 1, you don't have to foul. Working on Van Vliet. Shot clock expires. Sixers have it. Play continues. Shot clock unplugged. The lob for Harrison. It's intercepted. Now the Sixers have to foul, and they do it in tow. It's for 3. Need a rebound. Simmons, he was bumped on the play. The heave. Caught by Gasol. He was definitely bumped on the play. No foul was called, and the Raptors are going to win it.